What's up guys, Random Razor here with another tech video for you guys today, and today we are going to check out Apple's new line of cases for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and today we are going to check out the leather case in a matching Pacific Blue for the Pacific Blue iPhone. So of course, without further ado, let's slice this open and check it out. So every year Apple brings out silicone and leather cases for the new iPhones. The only difference with this year is the fact that Apple no longer includes, the folio option, which has been available since the iPhone 10. So it's a bit of a disappointment here. The leather colors are available in a number of different colors, but this one here is in a gorgeous navy blue to match, of course, the Pacific Blue iPhone that I picked up for this year. So one of the newest features of this case that Apple has long since not included is protection for the bottom here, which you can see we have now protection for the bottom of the iPhone, whereas the past cases always been an open cutout for whatever reason, but now they can get away with that for some reason this year, so I'm pretty happy about that. But anyways, it's pretty much identical to all the leather cases that Apple has introduced. Premium leather for the back. Engraved Apple logo stamped on the back here, which is the only company that can legally do that, obviously. A black plastic ring to prevent any flash issues around the camera lens area. The buttons here are also blue, and they're actually plastic and separate from the case, so they feel like actual buttons when you press on them. And just like all the other cases as well, microfiber lined interior, MagSafe charging compatible. You got the iPhone logo engraved on the bottom, which is kind of hard to see. And the leather does extend all the way around the sides here as well, so it does cushion the sides of the iPhone, whereas the entire back is all microfiber lined. Alright, so let's install this case onto the iPhone, which is a very simple case to install. I usually go button side first, and it should just snap into place. Alright, so this is what this case looks like on the all-new iPhone 12 here. Again, matches really nicely with the blue background, which unfortunately does cover the nice Pacific Blue, but it's nice that you can kind of retain it with one of Apple's own leather cases here. So taking a quick overview of this case, you can see on the front here, the case does lip around all the way around the border of the phone. It does lip just above the glass display, and of course it's thankfully compatible with my tempered glass screen protector that I picked off of Amazon here. Like I showed you guys earlier, the buttons are separate from the case and they feel like legitimate actual buttons, not just like a tactile feedback, but feels like actual buttons, very easy to press, and a very nice little design detail from Apple, and of course this applies to the power button as well. I suppose my only gripe with this case so far is a tiny little cutout for the vibrate and ringer switch, which unfortunately you kind of have to dig your nail in there to access the actual switch, so it's a little bit cumbersome to get at for those of you who use that switch a lot. On the bottom here you can see we have 3 individual cutouts for the lightning ports and stereo speakers and mic. And last but not least, on the back here, you can see the Apple logo engraved and stamped on the back, as well as a large cutout for the camera module. I've always been a big fan of Apple's leather cases. They use premium high quality leather that smells nice, very nice to the touch as well. My only gripe with their leather cases is that they're not the most durable leather out there, but it is a very nice quality looking case, so I wouldn't recommend dropping this or being too rough with it. But in that case, you should get an OtterBox case or something along those lines if you do, or if you think you're going to be pretty rough with your phone. I also like the very slim form factor that this case offers, so if you want pretty much full body protection around your phone, the back, the front, the sides, then this is definitely a pretty good choice, as it pretty much adds minimalistic bulk to your iPhone while still giving you full-size case protection. The other upside with buying Apple's cases is that they're the only company that could legally put an Apple logo on the back of the phone. And so far, I haven't ran into a third-party case company other than Apple that makes the best volume button and power button covers. They feel like actual buttons, and that's particularly thanks to the unique design of them, as the covers are actually separate pieces from the case. In regards to any cons or things I don't like about this case, the first obvious one is the fact that it's a pretty expensive case, pretty much twice as much as third-party major brands like OtterBox, Tech21 Spec, and so forth. So definitely you're paying for the Apple Premium and of course for that Apple logo. The second thing is that this leather, from my past experience, it's pretty fragile. It looks nice, it feels nice, and yeah, it is leather. But if you ever drop it on concrete or pavement, you're likely going to put a good scuff or even a rip in it. So it's definitely not a case that would look very well if you are rough with your iPhone. And the third thing I want to mention is because it's a slim style case, it's not going to add a whole lot of drop protection. So if you are really concerned about drop protection, you may want to consider a case like an OtterBox or any other brand pretty much, as most of those brands do offer better protection compared to Apple's thin leather case here. In conclusion, guys, if you're in the market for a thin Apple-oriented matching case for your brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max, you definitely can't go wrong with the leather case from Apple. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions or comments about this case, ask me in the comment section there down below. Hit that like button, as always helps me out, and I'll see you all in the next video.